You can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush, but it was your dream to be like us. You're in dreamland, so you don't care. And as you wait, we're standing.
Well, Bronco fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Jets. Katie York set to get this one started. And away we go from East Rutherford. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. They got 21 yards on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
And the 49er first down.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Going to the ground again on first. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, kid, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. From the gun is Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Offense to the line for second down. Now Purdy. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Get set. At 18, watch out. Up.
Now a give. It's McCaffrey headed right. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Outside. 18, 53.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's incomplete left side. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on down.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
They'll start with a give to Davis. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Davis. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Come on. Cougar 19.
They go play action on 1st down. To the sideline, and he's got it. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now he's York to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Jarvis Brownlee there to make that play. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
On 3rd down, Purdy taking a deep shot here. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. They're going to go. It's Purdy. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it?
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Davis can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Running back sent in motion. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Now it's Purdy. Completed to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from MetLife coming right up.
On the go.
Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have first and 10.
Ready.
On the handoff, here's Davis. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for a New York first down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down, and they go right back to him. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up.
Well, you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on first and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for second and long.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Opening the air here. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. The rookie from Florida found the opening, and it ends up in a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So a fresh set of downs after the penalty.
Let's go. Go.
Throwing from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a second quarter lead. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Now is York to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
'49ers to the line. First and 10. Play action now. Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field, Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Takes the second down snap. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
How many times over the course of the season do we see a quarterback like this kid run out of so many sacks? So impressive. Didn't just get him once. That's now twice.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Third and long for him here. Chased out to his right. Sends this to the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. San Francisco to the line. He's first and 10. Off the play fake. Purdy. Has a man downfield. It's Jennings. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They get 22 out of that play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
On the counter, McCaffrey. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here's Purdy to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jets get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the football. Run it.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense up to the line fast.
At the 49ers, 46-yard line.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Same guy, Wilson again. And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down. We've set it down from the 37. To the air now on first and 10. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for a New York first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
19 Tiger, 65 catch, 65 catch. Warrior 70.
Throwing it again here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He rolls to his right. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So they're left facing third and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
To the air on third and long. Connects on the crosser. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. And they've got themselves a first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. It's the Jets holding the lead at MetLife.
On the set.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Ready.
They are throwing it again. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Nick Martin picks it off.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make's got a consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
Purdy throwing here on first. Short pass brought in. And give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop it. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, 49ers.
Purdy on first down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, New York. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
York now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jets double their lead to 14.
49ers 7. York to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down to the 31. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Purdy on third and 1. He makes the catch. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 31 yards. And the 49ers first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Kittle's got it on the slant. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the 49ers the first. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
First down, San Francisco.
First down, Purdy to throw. Close caught. They get this down to the 7-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
defense in position now. It's first and goal.
Yellow, get set, get set. Hey, it's yellow.
To the air again. Purdy. Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then nip.
Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a one-score game before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game. Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Isaiah Davis on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
70 Rick, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. That's going to catch the crossbar and be sent backwards. No good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Fields this one at the 3. He brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Ready? Ready,
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10, looking to throw. Cut out left. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
18, Pioneer. Mustang 19.
From the red zone now. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
York now for the extra point. He connects on the point after. And the Jets double their lead to 14.
Jets 28, 49ers 14. Cade York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Looking quickly here.
19 brings up second and 4 at the 10-yard line.
Throwing it on second down. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And will bring up third down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Third down from the gun. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Jets capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. York so far, he's got room. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Malachi Moore. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Ready.
He'll throw it here on first. Dumps it off to his running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Viking 18.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 9.
Here he goes, third and long. It's caught by Wilson. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 34 yards. And the Jets first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
He's going to throw it again. Catch is made in close. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best, like curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Hands off here to Davis. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there. They're looking for 6.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. Cut near the goal line. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Backed up in the end zone. Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. It's a gain of 22. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st down throw by Purdy. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you're throwing the coverage too many times, you get more interceptions. Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
On 3rd down, Purdy. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. Here's Purdy, 4th down. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And that 49er, 1st down.
1st down, Purdy to throw. Completed over the middle. Into the red zone. And no touchdown here. He just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. McCaffrey. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react.
And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers shrinking the lead some in the third. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game.
49ers 21.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. He dodged the tackle. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18. Pioneer. Check up.
Pass play now. Throw right side. Caught by Wilson. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line.
And the Jets, first down.
Street.
First and 10
Street.
at the
Buffalo
25-yard
18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
19 right. 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Dragon 60. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
Now is York to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's 49ers football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game they'd like to forget. Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. No throw, 3rd and long. Gets everything he has under this one. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And they pick him up again! Picked up by Fred Warner. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Now looking to throw. He's got it downfield near the edge. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the red zone now. Headed out right. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. So they'll decline this and take the result. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again. Shotgun snap for Purdy. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And he makes up for the penalty nicely and then some. Gain of 8. It's going to be 2nd and 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And now it's 3rd and short.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Purdy on 3rd and 1. Defender tips that one, but he's got it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Working quickly here. To the air again. Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast. Purdy throwing here. Diving. It looks close. They say he caught it. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they pick him off again. And the Jets are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Jets 1st down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. A handoff for Davis, running right. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Cowboy 65.
Going right back to Davis. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets close to picking up their 5th win. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Ready? 70.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
They're going to try to throw for it. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense is hurrying. Time running down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Wing 19. Scoop.
They're going to pass it here. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second down run by Davis. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
49ers close it in, and down he goes. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A big loss.
19 Dragon. 18 Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Let go.
They'll throw for it. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Jets continue